we'll be learning about weaving and embroidery. Weaving is creating fabrics by using two sets of threads or yarns and interlacing them together to create textiles or woven cloths. Embroidery is a little bit different, so you're starting with an existing textile or an existing cloth, and you're going on top of that with a needle and a fiber. So you're embroidering on top of something that's existing, and you're doing that either to create something decorative, something that's just beautiful, or something that sends a message. So you're using it for communicative purposes. And both of these things, weaving and embroidery, come underneath a broader category of something called fiber arts. Now, fiber arts has been around for a long time, thousands of years. Initially, people started creating things out of fibers for utilitarian purposes, so to use in their daily life. And as they did more, different techniques started to become invented. Things started to get a little bit more complicated. They evolved to include different colors, different styles, different patterns. And fiber arts has a lot of different things that come under the category of fiber arts. So basket making, which you can see here, is something that comes underneath the category of fiber arts. So does knitting or crocheting. Some of you may have done that before, but that's something that's considered a fiber art. Felting. And this is an example of felting, but sewing, quilting, needlepoint. There are lots of different things that come underneath this heading. And there are contemporary fine artists that create beautiful works of art that hang in museums using fiber arts. This is an example here of Faith Ringhold's very famous art piece that she created with quilting. Here's an example of a landscape that is rendered using embroidery. Here's an example of a fine art piece used in knitting and crocheting. And even though we do use fiber arts to create fine art pieces, it's still used for utilitarian purposes. So clothing, upholstery, blankets, things like that, things that you use every day. So you'll be learning to either choose weaving or embroidery, and you'll be able to use those to create a piece of your own.